What's up, guys? Edrone here. Welcome to Send It Saturday, episode 15, right? Jeez, these numbers are really getting high. Welcome in tonight, DJ Matter, Tommy G, Razman FPV, Savannah's Adventures, and let's see, Robert Racing, Michael McReynolds, Rob Price, Deadeye FPV. We got a lot of people in chat tonight. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We got an awesome stream tonight, guys. I have a very special guest tonight. You're going to have an awesome time. We're going to be able to talk about some Q&A with her at the end of the stream. And hey, welcome in, Dano. Welcome in. And we're going to be talking about the DJI FPV drone. Our thoughts on that. I know you guys are not going to miss out. And we're also going to be looking at a community standout of a pilot who posted on my Facebook group, Drone Addicts. So without further ado, let's welcome in our guest of the night. Welcome in Lexie MaiOnHigh. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Lexie from the future, I should say.
Yes. I'm in the future now. Hi. How you guys doing? Thank you very much for having me.
We are glad to have you. I got a cool little banner here just for you. Gonna pop that up.
I feel special now.
Absolutely, you're special. You have really been up to a lot in the FPV drone community.
Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, really, it's been a while.
And I mean, it's 2 a.m. I realize you're probably extremely exhausted, but thank you so much for coming on the stream tonight. Hey, welcome in, Michael Blade. So first and foremost, I just want to talk to you and just talk about how you got started in FPV, and yeah, I'll let you run with that.
Okay, so you want a long story or the short story?
Oh, you could do the long one. It's fine.
Okay. So I was working with a company that was doing videos and video edits for buildings, companies, and stuff like this, and we were actually working for a theater. So when you are working for a theater, there's a lot of actors, and of course the director is, fancy. And he said, like, it was 2014, let me just start here, and he said, I've seen the drone shots, they look splendid, I want that, can you do it? And Lexie is like, yeah,
absolutely,
I can. And then I'm coming back to the office and I'm like, guys, I told the guy that we can do drone shots. So apparently we do drone shots now. And they were just looking at me like, oh yeah, that's great. So that was back in the day when you couldn't really see in the real life what the drone sees. So the whole process took us 3 days of going up, trying to make a shot, going down, putting the memory card into computer, checking the shot, and going up again. And it was 3 days of this. And I told the guys, like, hey, it would be so cool, because it was a lot of fun. And I told them, it would be so cool if we could see in real life what the drone sees. That would be like everything that I want in my life. And a couple of days later, one of my friends actually came to the office, and he has those really old fat sharks, like they had gummy eyes. Like when you took it off, you looked like panda. It was amazing, especially when you had makeup. That's like the end.
Wow.
So I thought that they want to make fun of me, like, Lexie from the future, having something on her face. And I was like, okay, fine, they can make pictures of me, it's fine. And then he turned on the goggles, and I saw what the drone sees. And he started flying, and I've heard that at the same time when he took off, I saw taking off. And I was like, I'm going to do it my entire life right now. This is so cool. So January 2015, I had my first drone. Like the FPV one. And I started building. And I was like, this is awesome. I'm going to do it now. So
it
that's
seems
it.
Like when people get an FPV, it's like either they're all in, or they're kind of like on the fence, just not quite sure they want to make that jump, from what I've seen so far.
Yeah, I think so. I think now it's different because a lot of people start with camera drones, and then when they start with FPV, it's kind of like entirely different animal. So it's kind of like you go to it more cautiously, but back then, the difference between the FPV and the camera drones was that, well, with FPV, you could at least see what's going on.
Absolutely, versus line of sight, which it can be very difficult if you struggle with orientation, not knowing which way the drone's facing versus the way you're controlling it.
Yeah, that I remember like going left. Oh no, wait, I'm backside, right? Yes, this is how it should go.
I love hearing the stories about like how it all began for most people, just kind of where it all started. Like, because you look at technology now. When people get into the hobby now, they have so many options. My God.
Yes, but, and all the ready to fly. I wish I had one.
Yeah, like I was fortunate enough to where when I got started in FPV, after I went to a drone race and actually ran into Zoe FPV, ironically, I was fortunate enough to get some information, and they actually had some drones that were pre-built that you could buy, and kind of see if you liked it. Of course, I tried it, and I was like, okay, I got to build my own now.
That was like, ooh, I like that. I'm gonna do it now.
I think it was just I loved having the drone and I loved flying it, but then it was the unknown of, well, if I crash it and I break it, I don't even know how to fix it. And I was like, I really would like to know how this all goes together, how this all works.
Yeah, I mean, it's an important part of it, and this is why I'm usually telling people, like, if you want to start, you should build something on your own, because if you buy a ready-to-fly drone and you crash, you don't know what to do with it.
Exactly.
It's kind of like, what happened there? I don't know. So I think it's important to learn this, but now it's really cool that you can get a lot of ready-to-fly solutions, because if you don't know anything, you can really save a lot of research and frustration caused by all of this.
Oh, I completely agree with you, because it's crashing. It's not like, oh, well, if I crash, it's when you crash, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna happen. So better to be more prepared when that happens versus, I don't really know how to fix this, so I'm either gonna send this to somebody to fix it, or I'm just gonna buy another one, and that's just not feasible.
Nah, it sounds expensive and sounds really troublesome. So I think that's also a problem for a lot of people, but it's rewarding and so much fun. So
you got in, you did the shoot, and it went well, I guess, because obviously you kept on going with it and eventually made your way into FPV drone racing, right?
Yeah, I think that happened pretty early on. I think second half of 2015, I was on the first kind of a race in the area. But it was way different type of a race than we have now. It was like basically going in a circle, and there were like 3 gates in the middle. And people were flying really big drones on 4 and 3S. And when someone did a really straight lane, it was like, ooh, good. So now it's really hard to imagine, like, what do you mean someone did a straight lane and everyone was like impressed? You just put on FC and it's done. And back then it was multi-wii. So it wasn't going.
People probably don't understand either that back then those drones didn't fly anything like they fly now.
No.
So many like vibrations and oscillations.
And this weight, and even the FPV cameras, we were using like surveillance cameras. I remember my first camera and my drone was kind of like in a metal case and stuff like this. I think I took it from the surveillance store or something like this. The VTXs were kind of like, oh my god, what is this? Antennas. I mean, sometimes you were losing everything within 20 meters because you didn't even know what you were doing.
You probably didn't have any, control over how much you were outputting for your video.
Yeah. It was so much fun. Figured it out.
Exactly, like making sure that you were happy probably to be able to fly a lap around the track and not have anything go wrong.
Yes, that was actually like impressive, like I did a lap. Like, I remember on this race, I actually finished almost the last. There was just one guy below me, and I was so proud of myself that I kicked one ass.
Well, there you go. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
yeah,
being
exactly.
proud. Hey, you owned it, right?
Yeah, but it was a lot of fun. I think we did a lot of progress from this moment, and sometimes like if I think about the first races and now the races that I go to, like with even more complicated stuff in there, I'm just thinking like if I took my drone from 2015, I wouldn't be even able to do most of those things. So
I know the technology back then was really, there wasn't much to work with. People, most FPV pilots were taking, parts from fixed wings and putting them in a carbon frame and hoping for the best, right?
yeah, and those carbon frames were also really not good.
One crash and you break a bottom plate.
Yeah, and the bottom plate means 4 arms and the whole thing, and you're like, oh damn it, now I need to redo it. And I actually had like the first bottom plate was not only the bottom plate and 4 arms, it was also having like little pads for the place from motors to ESCs. So to change one arm, I actually had to desolder all of this. It was a nightmare.
That sounds like it. See how lucky you guys are getting into the hobby now? I mean,
Yes.
you have so many more options now. You can just buy a quad, and typically some of them fly like, I mean, compared to what we were flying when we started, just completely blow it away now. So,
And the new ready to fly. I mean, I got the T-Motor FT5. I'm sorry if I'm slow talking, but 2 a.m. And
oh, you're fine.
out of the box, it's flying so good.
Yeah.
Like I was always against the ready to fly stuff, but really the things that are coming to you right now, it's so good. It really flies well. You don't have to tune it. You don't have to do anything with it. You can just take it out of the box, bind it, done. Beautiful.
Which is really cool because I love that because it takes a niche hobby, right, that was really niche, and it kind of opens it up a little bit more to allow in some more people that typically maybe wouldn't have gotten into the hobby, but because these options are available, now we can grow our hobby, right?
Yeah, and then if you are interested and you want to build something on your own, feel free. But if you don't, you still have options, which is nice, I think.
Absolutely. And yeah, welcome. Man, we got a whole bunch of people coming in. We got
Yeah, I can see that.
Vampire
I'm actually trying.
FPV, Mystery D, Forevermore, Baduga FPV, Troll FPV, Ray Kelly, I'll Be Drone, and Michael Blade. Welcome in, guys.
Hello.
So happy to have you on. We're going to do a Q&A with Lexie towards the end of the stream. You missed the entrance, forgot the... Oh, no, I got you. I made sure I went back and got you on the applause. So thanks so much. So how... Now, I know that you've basically... I've been trying to keep up with you, which is actually kind of difficult because you have been just hitting the ground running. You've been multiple live streams. You've been doing your own thing on your own channel, multiple media outlets. I think that's great. And I know you're basically doing this full time now, right? With the whole YouTube.
Yes. I actually switched to full time in November 2020, and it's been interesting, but it gives me more, creative freedom, if I may say so.
Welcome in, RC Crazy. Sorry, brother. Let me get your applause. I see you now, brother. I want to make sure I don't forget anybody. So yeah, so I mean, and you're doing the you're doing the Velocidrone tutorials on your YouTube channel, which I think is great. So make sure Lexie's channel, MaiOnHigh, is down in the video description. So if you haven't checked her out already, please go and check her out. Subscribe, and then if you can spare $1 a month or whatever you got going on for the Patreon, it would really help her out. This is her sole source of income now, and I think you're just doing a great job. I've been trying to keep up with you over the past couple months, and your communication is great. I mean, you're able to follow up with your emails. You're able to answer a lot of the comments on all your media outlets. How are you accomplishing all this?
Well, I have a couple of times when I'm actually answering. Like there's a morning, afternoon, and evening. Like every time I wake up, my partner is going to take a shower or something like this, or make a coffee, and then I just sit on my phone, like answer all the comments, answer all the messages. Oh my god! And then I go to the computer, I answer all of the emails. and comments on YouTube. So this is
Wow.
done. And then I start working on other things. So sometimes I'm starting to actually work on edits and stuff like this at like 11.
So yeah, you're basically pulling all-nighters, obviously, right?
Well, yeah, but I love helping other people. So I know, like, I want everyone to know that if they have any problems, I will do my best to help. And sometimes, like, I actually have 2 ongoing ones on my email right now because I don't know the answer. We're trying to figure it out with my Patreons on Discord. Like, we have a lot of people who are, like, really helpful as well. So I'm sometimes like, guys, I have this video. I proposed this, and this. Nothing works. Help. So we're trying to help. And I think it's really cool. And also, you know, you use a lot of time, like with the Velocidrone series, I just thought I have a lot of knowledge on how to actually train. And I can just use Velocidrone to build tracks for people, to make them train. And, you know, I even started reaching out to sponsors. And I'm really happy to say that weekly challenges will get sponsors now. We're gonna have prizes
that's
for random
awesome.
people. Yeah, right?
Yes.
It's so awesome.
Yes. And thank you so much, Night Train FPV, for the $5 super chat here. Making it rain. You know Carlton's going to do his thing. We got the Making It Rain up in here. Thank you so much to help pay for all the nice things that Lexie says. That's really nice. I appreciate that, Michael, and so does Lexie. Thank you for the $5 super chat, brother. Yeah, so I think... Oh, it's still raining, isn't it? Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
it's
is.
Still raining. Still raining. Okay, there we go.
Oh, it's not raining anymore.
That was pretty cool, right? So,
I think it's really rewarding anyway. I just love doing this.
I think that the fact that you're willing to help people, you're going in the right direction. Where I don't think there's anything wrong with pilots, like, you know, who they're just posting their flights. But if you can add a little bit more value and actually go out of your way and help people and offer a little bit more value and give them something a little bit more to steer them in the right direction, you're going to build an awesome fan base. And from what I've seen, you really are. You've built a really great fan base.
Yeah, we're still growing, so I'm really happy to say that. And also, when we started with the live streams, which is new, I'm really still new to this. I just thought that I need 2 because I need 1, the FPV Beginner Corner every Wednesday, because I want a place for like beginners. And I actually started the conversation on Instagram and people were starting like emailing me being like, you know, it's kind of weird to ask usually, but how do you know which direction the motor spins?
Oh, okay.
And it's all the things that you, as a person who's like there for a longer time, you don't think about it. And I thought, hey, I need a place in which people can actually ask me all types of questions. There's no stupid questions, of course. And if you don't feel comfortable with asking them, send me an email. I won't say that it was you, but I will answer. So I think it's really nice to just have, you know, one place for the beginners and then the second place for like everyone, let's just chill, have some fun and stuff like this. Because I think a lot of people are really skipping on a lot of things that we consider obvious. Like, how do you know which direction motor spins? Well, I just put my finger there.
That's a great idea. I mean, yeah, you have an FPV beginner corner for some beginners. You may have you know, some questions where they can come in. And then have another stream where it's kind of like anybody can come.
Yeah.
And if you have more advanced, you know, questions or something that may be a little bit more advanced, there you go.
Yeah, I think
Welcome
it's really
in,
cool.
Jessica Linzer. That is awesome. So your FPV beginner corner, when is that? When are those live streams?
It's Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Central European time. So it's probably like not US time zone that much.
Okay.
But I think also you guys in US, you have Bardwell.
Yeah, there you go.
And all the streams that are like 2 a.m.
Oh yeah. Well, and now they still re-upload, right? So you can watch them back later.
Yes, true.
Okay, so yeah, if you guys can't, you know, for us here in the U.S., make sure you head on over to her channel. You can catch her, you know, her live replay on her streams, and you may have some questions that get answered, you know, on a previous live stream that she's done.
Yeah, you can also leave a comment under the live stream or email me if you don't want to be, you know, known by your question. All good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And this is all just possible because I went full time. So I
Yeah.
have time to do it. So it's really fun, I think.
I'm very happy for you, and I love when I see people who actually like put the work in, and you can see them putting the work in, and you can see that they're getting back what they're putting in it, right? So I mean, you've put a ton of work into your channel, a ton of work into your social media outlets, and obviously you've put a ton of work in making sure you're helping people out in the community, answering questions, and I think that's awesome, Lexi. I'm really happy that for your successes, and congratulations on the 18,000 on YouTube, right?
Yeah, that
That
happened
is
yesterday, I think. It's like, woo!
congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
But you are doing super well too. And
Thank
I
you.
like the
Thank
live
you.
streams.
I appreciate that. I haven't been doing it that long, but I wanted to do something that was gonna basically be able to connect with my viewers and my subscribers on a more personal level, and I felt like live streams was really the best way to do that. And just try to set a designated time and place each and every week,
Yeah,
and just
exactly.
make sure I'm here. Just show up.
Yeah, and I hope you guys in the chat really appreciate it because it's like super cool.
I
I always
appreciate
think
that.
like live stream or video is like getting on a date. You know, like you're saying like we're gonna meet on Saturday 8 p.m. Just
Okay.
be there, and then it's a date. Like usually when I'm going to someone's live stream, I'm like, yeah, we have a date. You're gonna start at 8, and I'm just gonna be there on the chat, and I'm gonna be excited.
Yep. And I told my girlfriend that it was strictly, this is strictly a drone date.
Yeah,
Lexi has
exactly. It's a drone
husband
date.
or boyfriend, right?
It's a boyfriend, yeah.
Boyfriend. Yep. Lexi has a boyfriend. I told my girlfriend, I said, this is strictly a YouTube date.
I think he's used to it. He's actually somewhere there because he said that he's solidarizing with me right now, and he wants to go to sleep with me. So he's somewhere here. He's
I,
walking.
I was kind of waiting to see if he was going to sneak up on you again.
Oh my god, last time you saw it in my live stream, I was
I
so
did.
scared. Oh my god, but he just went on me, and later someone in comments said that he had an audio on my live stream and he was driving, and when I screamed he thought he hit someone.
And you could tell that you had totally no idea that he was going to come in there and do that. And he got you good. I was like, oh man, he got her good. You guys got to watch that back. Watch her last live stream back. I'm telling you, it was priceless. He come in, she had no idea. He come up behind her. What, did he tap you on the shoulder or something? Or she said, hey?
No, he said no.
I thought you were going to jump out of your chair.
I actually cried.
I saw it. Oh my
I was
gosh.
so scared.
Welcome in, Crystal Justice, Drone Worship. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We're hanging out with Lexi and talking about her boyfriend scaring
It
her
made
on her
it
live
real,
stream.
okay? It made it real. It
I
was
loved
serious.
it. I loved it, and I was like, this is cool, man. This is some good entertainment that wasn't even expected.
Yeah.
But that's what live streams are, right? Like the unexpected.
Yes.
Like anything can happen. That's why we watch, right?
Yeah, that's totally true. Like, usually I'm afraid that when I'm on a live stream or something, he's watching and he's just gonna come in here or scare me again or something like this. Because I usually don't think he's gonna do it.
That's what I was
like,
waiting for.
he
I'm
won't
like,
come.
he's probably right around the corner, waiting for the perfect time to be like, ah.
Yeah, probably he's like, you think I'm gonna scare you now? No.
Absolutely. Well, I wanted to tell you also, I would like to extend an invitation if you would like. I know you're probably a part of a whole bunch of Facebook groups already, but I do have a Facebook group called Drone Addicts, and basically people can post anything in there they want to as long as it's about drones and as long as it's not, obviously offensive and all that good stuff. And what I like to do is I do community standouts where I'll take a pilot who's posted something in on my Facebook page, and we'll go ahead and show it on the live stream, and we'll talk about it and take a look at it. So what we'll do is, oh no, go ahead, you're good.
I joined it.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll make sure when I get off the stream.
I really hope that this is this one. Yeah, it has the same picture as the live stream. background. So it's this one.
Feel
I
free
requested.
to join and post. Please post anything in there that's drone related. I encourage it.
I really like that you have the group. It's like 2.8 thousand people, 2.9. That's a lot of people.
It has grown over the years. It really has. We have some really good contributors in there as well. And I've seen lots of people put questions in there, and they get answered either by myself or my moderators, or even non-moderator members come in there and answer the questions.
That's really awesome. Good job.
Really is a good support system if you have questions or you want to share your content. Very engaging group. So what I'd like to do is we're going to take a look at this farm freestyle from a user here, and we'll shout him out. Let me get him pulled up here, and we'll get this here. Hot Chicken FPV. Thank you so much, Hot Chicken FPV. Make sure you check him out.
I like that orange and teal.
Yeah, so this one stood out to me because he's at a farm. I don't know if it's his house or what, but he's at this farm, and he really makes it interesting, I think, and he takes a lot of risks.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how long he's been flying, but just take a look at some of the tricks. Look at that. He didn't disarm. He hit the stick. He kept going.
Never disarm.
Never surrender. He does a couple of nice little spins and split S's down the silo there. And I like he's almost got like an attitude on the sticks, if that makes sense. Like the way he rolls and he does his tricks.
I really appreciate that he left the crash.
Yes.
I really like when people do this.
I love that, and I love that he can take an area like this and just turn it into a really dope edit. It goes to show you, you don't have to be at an epic bando or just, an amazing location to put together a nice edit.
It's really nice. I think
the colors look good. I really do like the snappiness that he does with some of his tricks. He does a couple little snappy moves. So it's Hot Chicken FPV. Hot Chicken FPV. Make sure you guys show him some love. And I'll put the link to his channel in the description here in just a second.
And Hot Chicken FPV, if you're watching, where did your nickname came from? This has to be a good story.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah, right?
And I love that it's Hot Chicken FPV and he's ripping freestyle at a farm. I mean, it couldn't be
right. How convenient.
I know,
yeah,
it's like the perfect place.
It's a nice video, damn. And he again left the crash. I like that.
And now here comes part 2. We're gonna let it play because it is 2 parts he did. We're gonna let the part 2 play out as well. It's about 2 minutes. Hot Chicken FPV. There we go. I'm gonna put his link in here. And
this
I love
is a
that
cool frown.
Yeah,
Sorry, you go.
Oh no, you're fine. I love that he gets real close to the objects.
It looks really nice. Damn.
I think he did a really amazing job. I mean, to me, it looks interesting. Even even though it's a farm, to me, he just really makes the flight with the tricks that he combines and everything, and he's getting down low and he's getting in those little tight little spots.
That's so true. And also, he was really, really close to this silo. Yeah, like if you crash there, you have to kind of climb it. Get it?
Absolutely. All right, I'm getting his link here so I can pop it in the chat.
Yes.
That way we can go show him some love, because you know how we do. We like to show some love. Here we go. I just popped the link to his channel, guys, in the chat. Make sure you show him some love.
Ooh, I'm gonna sub.
Oh,
And he has just 21 subscribers.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. What were you saying, Lexie?
He just has 21 subscribers. Why?
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, man, let's go show this guy some love. He's doing some awesome freestyle. He's taking risks. I really do like his snappiness and his style. And the name Hot Chicken FPV at a farm. I mean, come on, he deserves a sub at least for that.
Yes.
Welcome in real quick, Lord FPV. Oh, I got my sound turned down here. Let me give you your applause here. And MD95TSI, welcome in, my brother. Good to see you, man. Mystery D, I put I dropped the link to his channel down in the live chat. Hot Chicken FPV. Drone Warship said Hot Chicken Nugget. Yeah, he posted on my Facebook group. Actually, I think this may be the first post that I've seen anyway. And I watched it, and I was like, wow, this is really good. Like, I'm really impressed with everything. And if you guys would like to have your flight videos shown on a live stream, you know what to do. Either send me an email at emarvel09@gmail.com or drop it on the Facebook group Drone Addicts. Just drop it in there, and I will make my way down and check them out. Absolutely.
He's good.
Someone say chicky nugget.
Chicken nugget.
That could be another cool FPV handle. Chicky nugget FPV. Awesome. Let me go ahead and take care of that. All right, so very well done, Hot Chicken FPV. And I communicated with him over Facebook and let him know I was going to be showing it. So he may have to watch it back on the replay. But great job, brother. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
I subscribed. You guys follow my steps.
Oh, thank you so much, Lexie. Greatly appreciate that. You're just so awesome. I mean, I got to give you a round of applause. I mean, you're just so awesome. So much support.
I see the chicken nugget little icons in the chat.
Oh, yeah. The name is cool. I do like the name. It's
cool,
kind of catchy. Yeah. So, now comes a time where I would like to talk about what everybody else has been talking about and get your thoughts, Lexie, on the new DJI FPV drone. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I have good and bad. I think the best thing is that I think it's like a bridge in between worlds of camera drones and FPV, because you have camera drones, you have FPV, and there's literally nothing in between. And the thing is that I was talking with a couple of people who are just flying camera drones, like, what is really hard into getting into FPV, because they are like, yeah, this is cool, I want to do it, but then they just hit so many walls because you're used to such different things. And it got me really thinking, like, there's so much potential in this in-between area that no one is using. Like, there's no company that's fitting the in-between. You may say that, yeah, Sinewhoop is there, but it's kind of not. You know, it is, but it's not. But I think that what DJI is coming into, because I know that they wanted to get into FPV for a long time right now, they just made this bridge, and it may make FPV a little bit more mainstream. Don't overtake it. But at the same time, it will give a lot of people like, hey, I got the DJI FPV for Christmas, and that may be, you know, flying blender situation.
Real quick, thank you for the super chat, Vampire FPV. Making it rain, up in here. You know Carlton's going to be wearing out the dance floor. Oh, yeah. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. I unfortunately, I can't be bribed to show videos on here, but you can most certainly, drop it on my Facebook group, or send me an email, my friend. I'll be glad to show your video, brother. Yeah, I have mixed feelings as well. So let me first and foremost say that I do like it for the aspect of bringing more people into a niche hobby,
yes,
right?
Yes, that's
to
totally
grow our hobby. I can't hate on it for that. To see our hobby, hit mainstream, as you said, would be a great thing, I believe, because the more mainstream FPV gets here in our country, right? I don't know. Is it pretty mainstream over where you are, Lexie?
What is it?
FPV?
Mainstream? Well,
Meaning,
it's big, kind of.
like everybody pretty much knows about it, whether they're enthusiasts or
More
not.
and more people know about it. I think
Okay.
actually the legislation that we have in Europe, the new legislation, the new laws actually made it possible for us to do a little bit more, and we have been recognized. So that's nice. We're
Okay.
somewhere there.
I think that the more it gets recognized over here, the more it becomes a little bit more normal for people, and
Less
the
restrictions.
less restrictions, and then less of the when people fear the unknown, right? When they don't
Yes,
know why there's
exactly.
drones in the air, they're the first thought is, oh my gosh, I'm being spied on. Oh my gosh, somebody's trying to get video of me. Oh my gosh, somebody's
Yeah.
doing something wrong. And I feel like the more mainstream it gets, the more people are aware of, hey, this is what FPV is. This is what we're doing with the hobby. We're not trying to get you through your window. We're actually trying to film this building over here that looks cool, and we're just trying to get some
Exactly.
cinematic shots around it, right? I feel like that is going to be good for our hobby.
Yeah, but also it depends on the pilots. Like every time I'm flying somewhere, I have like a little screen, like a power play from Emergency or separate goggles, and I just show people what we are doing, and they mostly hooked. And it doesn't matter if it's security guys or just random people or police, they're always hooked. So it
Same here.
depends how you go to it, because some people are like, oh, they were aggressive towards me, so I was also like, I can fly here. And I was like, no, be informative, be nice, show them. It's making such a big difference if you do it this way. So I think the more people actually do it, the more it's going to be, yeah, it's FPV, I saw it, it's awesome. The less restrictions we're going to have. And it's going to be kind of like, like Snowboard, I think, was going through the same situation.
Couldn't agree more. We've had me and my circle of friends, we've had the same kind of experience with college security, campus security. Once they see what we're doing and we show them what we're doing, and we're like, hey, we have multiple people out here. We have people spotting others. We have people
Yeah.
looking for where the drones are doing. People walking by. We're communicating that with the pilots, right? They're like, oh, okay, well that seems safe, right? And yeah, like we're trying to come here when there's not a lot of people. We're trying to be more safe, right? And then when we show them, hey man, try these goggles on. Check this out. You want to go for a ride?
Exactly.
They're blown away, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's the coolest thing ever. You guys can fly here, be safe, and tell me how to get one.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, do you have a YouTube channel? Yeah, I do.
Exactly.
So it
Welcome in,
works.
Master Roshi, aka Master Roshi FPV, and I think somebody else props off. Welcome, and I think there was one more person I thought I saw, but maybe not. Okay, we'll go with that for now. If I missed you, let me know.
Yeah, but it really works. I remember once I was on a filming and we had like a big octocopter, and the police officer just came and he was looking at it like, oh, this is cool, but it's kind of big. You can pick someone's eye with that. And I was like, yeah, you can probably swipe someone's head off. But yeah, sure, eye is a problem. But whenever you are really nice and you're making fun of it and you're not really like, I don't know, aggressive or something like this, then it's a different experience.
And that kind
It's
of falls true with just about anything with law enforcement. Really, I mean, if you're polite and courteous and show them that you have respect for them, they're going to do the same for you. So if you do get approached by somebody, just show respect. Just tell them what you're doing. I'm here flying. I'm just trying to exercise my right to fly this RC, aircraft. This is a quadcopter, a drone. I'm just trying to get some shots of the building. No harm, no foul, right?
Yeah, so I think the DJI FPV might actually be one of the causes of this becoming more known and more normalized, because when DJI is releasing something, they make a huge event about it and everyone knows about it. And a lot of YouTubers who are like, oh, I fly the DJI Mavics and stuff like this, they're like, oh, have you heard about the FPV thingy? So then you're gonna have a lot of those, and then it's just gonna go farther. So I think that's a good thing, but at the same time, I'm kind of afraid.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what what I don't like about it, right? Because there's got to be things that you like and things you
The
don't.
price.
Yeah, the price seems to be going to be out of a lot of reach for a lot of people, right? I don't like that. I think that when people are buying into this system, I feel that they think, right, in their mindset that, oh my gosh, I got this DJI FPV drone. Now I'm going to be able to, get shots and fly like my favorite FPV pilot and do these crazy, tricks and stunts. And I just don't think that's going to be reality. And I feel that there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be disappointed.
I'm not entirely sure, like, it looks really bulky, and the batteries in this, they're heavy. Like, I understand that, yeah, it has great cameras and stuff like this, okay? But can it flip?
I think there is some kind of a mode where it does some kind of a acro type of flying, but I don't think it's going to be
I don't
full-fledged
think,
control
yeah,
acro.
yeah,
I don't.
exactly. So that kind of also gets me, like, somewhere. And at the same time, I mean, I don't know, I think the batteries are kind of huge.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that okay, like I don't know if are you flying analog or are you doing digital?
I'm doing analog because digital is not ready for racing.
I'm still doing analog as well, and I love analog, and it's got me where I'm at in this hobby. And until I see something that's going to be a easy, less affordable way to switch into it, it's
Yeah.
going to be good on latency and durable. I'm going to hang out right with analog because it's affordable. I have good video because I've got the premium parts like rapid fire and luminaire antennas, and I don't really skimp out on the FPV system. But I don't know. I just think that okay, you're gonna get this FPV drone, so no, you don't have to tote around a GoPro. But are you really going to be able to get comparable to GoPro style footage off of this thing? I don't know.
We'll see. We'll
We'll
see.
see.
What? Yeah, in 2 days or 3, 2 or 3. I'm in the future, so for me it's 2.
That's so cool. Like to think about. Like Lexi here is from the future basically
I'm
because
in
she's already
Sunday.
into Sunday, and we're still hanging out here on the East Coast on Saturday, right? And then, of course, there's people that we're probably in the future from as well. It's kind of neat when you think about that. So you guys may have access to the DJI FPV drone before anybody else. You never know.
I'm actually wondering because I think in the US there's like a speed limitation for drones. Is it?
100 miles an hour is for the U.S. anyway.
Yeah. So Europe doesn't have it.
Oh,
So the question is, and I actually asked this to DJI, but they never answered me. They're trying not to answer this question. Will there be like European version and US version and Chinese version, or what's going on? Because I wouldn't like if you don't have to limit the speed in Europe. Why would you do it?
I would think that they would just because even not so much as the speed, but with the video systems, right?
Yeah,
Because depending on where you are in the globe, depends on what kind of video system you can use legally.
that's true. Okay.
So
So
they may be releasing different versions.
yeah, that would be interesting to know. Probably we'll get to know in 2 3 days. That's
I
good,
know it's
but
going to be here very soon. The most leaked DJI product that I've ever seen, and yet to me personally, I feel like it's kind of the most disappointing because it's been leaked so much that when it comes out, it's
yeah,
gonna be like, yep, it's exactly what we've been seeing. It's exactly what we've been talking about. Yep, there it is in the flesh,
yeah. I'm actually interested about the leaked pictures of this one controller that's like one-handed. That
Uh
looks
huh.
kind of like a joystick from like I don't know Atari.
So that's another feature of the drone that like honestly for me personally I'm kind of scared about it. I feel like when you start implementing that type of technology into a drone, sensors or no sensors, these drones still crash, right? You can
Yes.
have a DJI drone that has all kinds of sensors, they can still crash, right? I don't know. I think that the whole virtual thing, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. I just feel like I don't want to see anything that's going to lead to more potential crashes or things getting damaged or people getting
Yeah.
hurt.
That's true, but it's really interesting. Like, what is it? If it's just like for the camera, like for the second pilot for the camera, like with the Inspire, okay, fine. But when you're supposed to control it with it, I'm like,
I think the camera idea would be cool. I think that would be way more feasible. I think to have a second person to be able to control the camera. I think that would be a great idea, actually. But the controlling it with it, no. I hope it's not a control that controls it.
yeah, me too. Hope dies last.
I know it. Failsafe FPV, welcome in, and he says, love your channel. I don't know if he's talking about yours or mine, but thank you very much.
I think yours.
Well, both channels, definitely check Lexie out. Her channel is in the description of this video. Make sure you go over there and subscribe. Show her some love. She's got a Patreon as well. How about do you do like your own swag? Do you sell like swag?
Yeah, but it's kind of like I actually feel bad because Teespring is taking so much money for it.
Oh yeah, I use Teespring as well.
And it's just like you really want them to be like affordable, and then you get like 10 cents per t-shirt, and it's like no.
Yeah.
So no, but you can buy my ebooks or my stickers on MaiOnHigh.com. I have my website. You can
Awesome.
also get a one-on-one consultation with your drone racing, on which we will spend 2 happy hours on VelociDrone, and I will tell you everything that you can be doing better.
Awesome. And who doesn't want to get better on VelociDrone, right?
Yeah, right?
I love your tutorials. I love how in-depth you go, and you seem to explain them very well.
Yeah, but it's actually hard because I'm really bad with flying while talking. And always, I think, like, when I'm describing and I'm really trying to focus to describe it well, I fly so bad. Like, you watch it and you're like, how can you tell me what am I supposed to do if you fly like this, woman?
Well, and people have to take it to account also. I mean, if you weren't concentrating on the tutorial and you were just flying,
Yeah.
it's a challenge, right? It's a challenge.
Yeah.
It's just like when I work on the bench. It's way easier to work on the bench when I'm not worried about making a video about it, right?
Yes, that's so true. Like, building a drone, 2 hours. Building the drone while making a video, 8 hours.
Exactly. Like, when you go to show people how to do something, you have to take into account that for the people watching, that it's a lot harder to multitask when you're doing things like that. So
Yeah, but
I give you
it's a
huge
training
props.
for me. It's a training for me because I'm thinking that I'm getting better with talking and flying at the same time.
Well, we'll go ahead and open it up for Q&A for Lexie. Let me get the banner pulled
okay.
up here, since we do have some questions in the chat. Get back to the chat here. Failsafe FPV asks, VelociDrone, liftoff. Which do you prefer, Lexie?
I actually like both. The thing is that I like VelociDrone for racing stuff and I like liftoff for freestyle stuff. I'm not entirely sure why is it, but it feels kind of more real.
I've heard a lot of other people say that as well, actually. So you're not the first person I've actually heard say that.
Because
There must be some merit to that.
I've tried doing some racing and liftoff, but it doesn't feel right. But for freestyle, it feels exactly how it's supposed to. I don't understand this. Or like I feel like VelociDrone is kind of too aggressive for freestyle. Like, I don't know. Somewhere there. I'm not entirely sure why it's happening. What do
Yeah.
you like most?
I do liftoff. I actually haven't even had a chance to try VelociDrone yet. My friends are like, come on, man, you gotta download VelociDrone, you gotta try it, because they've been getting together and flying. So I just have to go through the download and just get it on there and just go for it.
And download all of the tracks from me and train.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I will definitely check those out. Liftoff I enjoy because I have like tried racetracks before, but I am just not really big into the racing. I'm just purely like freestyle. I like to watch the racing for sure. Watching it's cool.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm definitely more into the freestyle. So liftoff has suited me good, but I do want to try VelociDrone.
I think VelociDrone is fun because you can make your own tracks in a really easy way. And yeah, it feels real.
Awesome. So Forevermore asks, Lexie, can you sit down while you fly?
You mean like when I'm standing and flying, can I sit down while flying?
Uh-huh.
I can even walk and orbit myself. There's videos of
Wow.
this on my channel. You can search for it. It's from Ukraine.
That's awesome. And I know I already know that's hard because I can sit, I can stand, but I cannot move while flying. I cannot like physically walk while I'm flying.
Yeah, but for racing, I need to sit and really focus.
Uh-huh.
For freestyle or whatever, or like really chilled session, I can walk, I can stand, I can sit. But for like really real competition, I need a comfortable chair and I need to sit in my way, and then I'm gonna focus.
Okay. I definitely see what you're saying. I'm one of those ones that I can sit down and definitely get into a flight. But I have heard that there is some people in our circle that they just cannot sit down and fly. They have to stand for whatever reason.
I
That's
get
just where
it.
their concentration is, I guess. I don't know.
I used to do it too because actually it was helping me because my brain wasn't like I don't have enough CPU to worry about balancing myself flying and worrying about the flight and being stressed. So I could just pick two. So I was balancing myself and flying, and then I wasn't stressing out.
Good point. I completely agree with you on that one. It did take some getting used to because when I started, I did just purely stand. And I think it's that excitement, right? Like you get out and
Yes.
you're ready to fly, and you don't even think about like your comfort or like sitting down. You're just ready to put the goggles on, get in the air, and you're just standing there. And eventually, I was like, you know what? I want to try flying like from my car, right? Like sitting in my car because sometimes it
Oh,
gets
but
kind
it's
of cold.
uncomfortable.
It gets kind of cold, right? So it's like, oh, I can sit in my truck, have the heat blasting, and just fly right here in this field and be way more comfortable.
Yeah, that's true. But some people cannot stand. Some people actually fall.
Yeah, get disoriented. Yep.
Yeah.
So Lazy Day FPV asks, what is your favorite race prop?
Oh, it's a Gemfan 5144, I think.
Okay,
Is
Jim's a
it?
good prop.
Gemfan is a really good prop.
I use HQ, but I have used Gemfan as well, and had Gemfans have been excellent. I actually just got a hold of some of those LED props.
Oh, me too. I was so shocked that I need to put batteries in them.
I know you have to order the batteries separate.
Yes. I was like,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
build them today. Doesn't include
I don't-
batteries. Damn it.
I know. I don't know if you order from like Race Day Quads. Do you order?
No,
from Race
I
Day
actually
Quads?
got them. I actually got them from Ada from Gemfan directly.
I was just gonna say, Race Day Quads, they have the actual batteries. If you like to get them shipped to you, if you don't want to go to like, I know because you may not be able to go to the store because of the lockdown, but they actually have the batteries right on the website from Race Day Quads for those props, so you can go ahead and order those, which I thought was really cool.
That's cool. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
but yeah, it seems like we're now into assembling our own props, even with the LED ones or with the how's it called, floppy proppy. I actually have them here. Like I was really assembling those, and then the LED ones, and I was like, wow, I'm into assembling props right now. This time's changed.
Like the grocery store. I was talking to my girlfriend the other day. I'm like, you know, you used to go to the grocery store, you know, they would bag up your groceries for you. I'm like, nowadays you got to go into the grocery store, you got to scan them yourself, you got to bag them yourself. I'm like, what gives? Now with the props, they used to send you all the props. All you had to do was just tighten them up and you're good to go. Now you got to assemble them, you got to put the batteries in for the LEDs.
Yeah, that's okay. Whatever floats our boats. It works. Okay, it's fine.
Well, I specifically got them just to do like chases. So I'm gonna put some on mine, and then we'll put some on a friend's, and then we're gonna do some chases, and we're actually gonna attach like smoke bombs. You ever seen those smoke bombs that
Yes,
pour out the
yes.
colored smoke? And just chase them with the LEDs, like right when it starts to get dark. I think that would be so cool.
I want to do the long exposure pictures where you orbit yourself and do the spiral or
Yes.
something like this. That's gonna look cool.
That's gonna be awesome. Thank you, Plummet FPV, for a $5 super chat. He wants to break Carlton out, cutting up the rug, Making it rain. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna dance too.
I'm telling you, Carlton really will get you up out of your seat, huh? Man, I used to watch that show all the time, The Fresh Prince. Let's see. Batteries not included. Yep, you are correct on that. You have to get the batteries separate, but I'm glad to see that most of the vendors that are selling the gem fans they have the batteries there as well. So that's good.
That makes sense, but I don't know if they can ship them everywhere. I think now it's restrictions and stuff, so...
True. And, I mean, because, if you go to the store, I mean, you have to make sure you get the correct size. And there's so many different sizes for those kinds of batteries, so it can be very confusing.
Thank you, Amazon.
I know, right? So if you can get them shipped to you... Yeah, definitely just order them online from one of the vendors, because then you know you're getting the right, battery size.
And totally be sure that you are putting them in the right direction, because getting them out is a nightmare.
Oh, okay. So getting the batteries out is really tough, huh?
I actually broke, like they said, use the key included. I broke it.
Oh, wow. Okay, well that's a good. Thank you for letting me know that, because I
You're
have
welcome.
yet to assemble mine. So I
actually had to use my my tweezers, because I have like tweezers with really pointy ends. I had to do this because the key itself, it first bent and then it broke on the third battery that I put wrong.
Oh wow. Okay, I will definitely make sure I
Pro tip.
Keep an eye out. Yeah, thank you for that.
And be sure to get something to protect your fingers, because also like pushing it really hurts fingers. Maybe you're not so delicate as I am, but I was like, this is pain.
Ooh. Well, I wanted to do a video on it. I wanted to just do a quick little video showing how to put the batteries in and get them all set up, and then just show them in motion. That might be a good idea also on your channel, maybe, to do like a tutorial on those, because I guarantee you there's going to be a lot of people that are going to get those and they're going to be like, what the heck do I do now?
Yeah, I'm totally working on it. I just really want to go outside. I
know. Are you able to fly anywhere outside currently?
Yeah, there's actually a field behind my house and a forest. So there's an empty field and forest shots all over my channel right now.
Awesome. I'm glad that you're able to get out and fly.
Yes.
Awesome. Tommy G has a question for you. He says, are you a pinch flyer or a thumb flyer?
Thumbs.
Yes.
Thumbs only.
Me too, Lexie.
No hybrids, no nothing, just thumbs.
Awesome. We're going to give you an applause for that. See, it goes to show you, because I'm going to tell you right now, there is a myth, there is a rumor, there is talks out here, and I've heard it, of people saying that, I don't want to say it too loud because I don't believe it, but they basically say that all pinchers have more control than thumbers.
No.
I don't believe it.
Well, actually, my partner is doing like thumbs and a little bit of like extra control with those fingers, but he's kind of thummy. I don't know. I don't know if he's still alive. I cannot hear him, so I would make him show it, but...
Welcome in, D-Strux. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for coming in. Oh, yeah, so...
I think it depends on what you are actually, like, used to. Because if you are flying for 5 years with only your thumbs, then probably you have much more control with your thumbs than if you would switch to pinching.
Absolutely.
Like, if I would switch to pinching, probably I would just crash all over the place.
I tried. I probably should have tried a little bit harder, but I flew, I think, like probably maybe like 5 or 6 packs, just trying to see if I could possibly switch to pinching.
How was it?
It felt so unnatural. It felt like I was forcing something that just wasn't natural, and I just felt like I didn't have control, and it just did not feel natural to me. So I just go back to my thumbs.
Yeah, thumbs are doing good. I like thumbs.
So
Thumbers.
I have a question for you, actually.
Okay.
So what radio do you primarily use for your flying?
Oh wait, I actually have it here. Ha. My Radio Master TX16S even has little MaiOnHigh on it.
Awesome.
And it's
that's like
purple, you know, beautiful.
absolutely. And that's a full-size radio, and you still have no problem thumbing it, huh?
No, I actually hear it a lot because a lot of people are like, oh, I need a Tango because I have such a small hand. And I'm like, dude, my hands are like smaller than my phone. Like, it barely fits it. Like, my boyfriend can actually get his hand like this around mine. And I still like the big size radios because I feel like more controlled with them. Like, I don't know. It just feels good. Better. So when you sit, actually, I just hold my, I don't know how to show it, like radio like this and no issues.
Now, are those the stock sticks, or did you change the sticks?
No, I changed them. They're really like harsh on your fingers. So when you are nervous and stuff, you can just push it more. And actually, when I train too much, I'm actually taking off skin from my thumbs.
Wow, did you hear that, guys? Taking off skin.
Yeah, it's actually interesting. Wow. If you guys are doing it because you have like really those sticks, just as I do, they're really sharp. Get yourself electrical tape around your thumbs after a while, and then you kind of, your thumb already has the spot, the right spot, and then it helps.
Okay.
Just sharing.
Awesome. Yeah, I know a couple of my buddies. They've changed out the sticks to help with the thumbing, so that the circles are a little bit more higher diameter, like a larger diameter, so that they can reach the thumbs a little bit easier when they're just thumbing. So I've seen people do that as well. My buddy says that the radio you showed there has short throw gimbals. So are they not the full size gimbals on that radio, Lexie, that you know?
No, they should be full size. They're just whole full size gimbals.
Okay, they're the Hall effect full size.
Yeah. I might have get the sticks a little bit shorter, so I put the stick ends really far away, but that's just because I have really small hands.
Okay, awesome.
Like
I started with the QX7.
I have nothing for scale.
I started with the QX7. I really did love that radio, but for the thumbing, I felt like when I wanted to go to the absolute insides and outsides, it felt a little bit tough. So
yeah,
I
but
actually went to
it's actually big.
To the Tango 2 Pro. And I've been feeling right at home with this because I was a gamer, so I love like the video games. So it just kind of was like a natural fit. So
yeah, but then it feels different for me. It's like if I have a little controller for gaming, it's a controller for gaming. This is not gaming. This is real stuff.
I gotcha.
It's psychological.
Some people love just to have the bigger, radio and that weight and that feel of that bigger radio in their hands. Now, do you use a lanyard? No lanyard?
Nope.
Okay. Most thumbers I know don't use lanyards. More, it's for the pinchers.
Yeah, I think so, because then you cannot really hold the radio. Yeah, that would make sense, because usually I really like holding it, because then I feel in control. Like I have all the stuff prepared. And it feels kind of more, it's not moving because I'm holding it. I couldn't do it with a lanyard because I felt kind of like it's moving, my neck is moving, and it's kind of like unnatural.
Okay. Well, I have another question. I'm just coming up with all kinds of questions for you.
Okay,
Lexie,
go.
If you could pick one for what you like better, would it be freestyle or racing?
Oh God, this is so hard because it depends on the place.
I know. If let's just say that for some reason you had to choose, you could only do freestyle or racing. Which one would you choose, you think?
I think I'd do racing.
Okay.
I love the community. I love the whole adrenaline issues. I like getting those things here and there.
Do you like the competitive? Can't speak. The competitiveness of it.
Yes. Well, actually, in Germany we have a lot of girls flying, and sometimes on the race when there's a lot of girls, we're just not being like, oh, I need to win the whole race. We're like, no, I need to win against her.
Oh, okay.
So we have a little cat fight there.
Yeah, a cat fight. That's awesome. I actually let my girlfriend put on my goggles one day and take my 5-inch quad out to a bando, and I let her hover the drone and fly it out, in a grassy field area. And she actually did really good. Like, I was really shocked for her first flight in acro. She actually was in the air for I think almost a minute before she crashed, and I was like, "Wow, that's pretty good."
That's nice.
So
She
I'm gonna
should
try
fly more.
Yeah. See, I got see that, honey. You need to fly more. Lexie said, more drones.
More. Oh, remember, if you have a couple that's flying drones, this is a problem.
Uh-oh.
Like, I bought 6 FCs, and I have 4 for some reason.
Uh-oh. So the boyfriend done went and robbed your parts.
Yeah, I'm robbing him too, so it's fine.
That's awesome. So, do your race drones? Let's talk about your race drones. Do you fly all the same drones? Like, do you have
Yes.
multiple drones, or do you
Yes.
just?
I believe that it has to be exactly the same, because then all the drones fly with the same characteristics. Sometimes you hit something that everything is destroyed and you don't have time, or you are too stressed to actually repair it. So then you just grab another one and you know that it's gonna fly almost the same. They never fly the same for some reason, but almost the same.
Okay.
So that's my current with my pretty purple gem fence. So they basically look like this. I'm flying with the 50-degree angle.
Nice.
It's pretty crazy. It flies kind of like this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like this.
Now, what's the all-up weight on that?
I don't know. I'm actually switching motors in them, so I cannot really say right now because I need to switch
Oh.
FCS2 for the 2021 season.
Okay.
So it's going.
Nice.
I haven't changed much since the last season. I'm just changing motors and the FC, so it may change actually the weight, but it shouldn't
Okay.
be much.
Welcome in, Chopper Girl. Thanks
Hello,
for coming
Chopper
in.
Girl.
Yeah, Chopper Girl come in, and I think she said she's using the same radio as you have, I believe, if I'm right on chat. FR Sky umbrella stick ends for the thumbers, she said. Okay. Nice information there.
But they're big. I don't like the big ones. I really need something that's really pointy and getting into my skin.
Oh yeah, I think when you
'Cause then
get
I
into
feel
the
it.
radios and the feeling, that's gonna be very personal for the actual pilot. Uh-oh, hey, look who just stopped in. Hot Chicken FPV.
Hello, hot chicken.
Awesome video, man. Really proud of you. I love the name. I love the farm. And I love the way you just kind of ripped it out there and just kind of got in there nice and tight and took some risks. How long you been flying?
And where did the name come from? And I subscribed.
Yep, you got some subscribers over there. Appreciate you. Thanks you for posting on Drone Addicts as well. Greatly appreciate that. So you're getting some new motors, you said, huh? Some upgrades?
Yeah, actually, I was just because they don't produce my old ones.
Oh, okay.
You know how
Now-
it is.
Yeah. So are your motors are actually sponsored, right? So they make them for you?
Well, no, they don't make them for me. I'm using the T-Motors F60s. Now it's
Okay.
version 4. I used to
Version
be
4.
using the version 3, I think. I think
Okay.
it was version 3. So this one already has the motors change, but not the FC, and the second one doesn't have anything changed.
Awesome.
So it was free, right? Yeah,
That's
it
a
was.
nice looking drone.
Yes.
Like that.
Pretty.
Oh yeah, I like the purple theme. See, you do the purple theme like I do the blue. So I've got like blue everywhere. You got the purple everywhere.
I love my purple. You know what's the problem
Yeah.
though? Heiko and I, we both love purple. So when there is something purple, it's like literal battle here that it's mine because it's purple.
That's awesome. FPV Drew, this is your first time. Well, welcome in, man.
Hello.
Glad to have you. First timer.
Hot Chicken said that he's been flying for less than a year.
Are you serious? Wow.
Dude.
I'm just wow, man. That for less than a year, the risks you're taking. I mean, is that your only quad, or do you have more than one? Because you were flying that thing like you had 5 ready to go behind it.
Yeah. It's like, if I'm gonna crash, I'm just gonna take another.
Yeah. E-sub, thank you so much, Todd McClure, for showing that love to Hot Chicken. Can't wait to check out y'all's stuff. What a name. I know, right? I love the name.
The name is awesome.
Okay, so Chopper Girl has one purple TX16S and one blue TX16. Nice. So you got the Lexie and edrone version.
I bet purple flies better.
I'm probably going to agree with you on that. I don't think I would want to do like a freestyle battle with you. I'm pretty sure you'd win.
I don't know.
FPV name is something I've been using for a little while now. Well, I think it's awesome, man. And the fact that you flew on the farm, it just brought it all together. I loved it. Awesome. There's some flying Todd. Thank you, Chris, for posting that in here. You guys want to check out Todd's flying video, check it out. She said she wanted a purple, blue, I wanted a purple and blue and ended up with one purple, one blue. Awesome.
Works.
That's awesome. Any more questions for Lexie, guys? Because we're probably going to get ready to end out the stream because it's like 3 a.m. now over there. I am so happy that you came on the stream tonight, Lexie.
I'm going to go to sleep, and I'm going to sleep so well.
I really do appreciate you taking the time and coming out. And
I'm really happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. I feel
Even the other's happy now. Right. I'm gonna be like, hi.
Oh yeah, check out the Yoda. Is that one does it
it's
move and stuff?
Oh no, he's just my picture model. He's a really good picture model because he doesn't have legs and stuff.
That is
but
cool.
He's really cool. You can use him for model for drone shots, and he holds the radio, he can hold the drone, and he has those beautiful eyes. Look at them.
That is really cool. You gotta love the baby Yoda. So MaiOnHigh on Instagram, make sure you check out her Instagram as well. She's got some awesome videos and pictures over there. And you said you're gonna be doing, would you say, some sponsored giveaways, right?
Yes. Now my Velocity Drone Train Insane series is actually getting some sponsors. So every week we are having a new video, new tutorial, and new challenge. And every week before releasing the new video, I'm going to the leaderboard, and we will be getting one random winner. Because I thought I don't want to give the prizes to the best of the best, because some of the really pro pilots I use in my tracks for training. So one random winner will be getting some prizes from a couple of sponsors. We have 2 now, but we are getting more because people are interested, which is yay! And you can learn something new. My name is Lexie Janson. You're going to learn something today.
I love it. I love it. You're going to learn something today, and possible get lucky and win on the giveaway. I love doing the giveaways myself also. I just love being able to give back.
Yes.
To the community, because I feel like the FPV community is like no other. You know, I've seen some just amazing things happen. People pull together, show that support, show that love, and I really want to see you guys show Lexie some love, and I wish you all the best successes on your endeavors. Congratulations on the 18K. I think you're really going to go places, and just keep at it, and don't give up. I know sometimes the road can seem a little bleak, but I think you're doing an awesome job, and I'm really proud of you. So I'm really proud. I would love to see more inspirational women like yourself get into the hobby, because I feel like you are inspiration for so many women pilots out there, and I just think that's amazing. Well, not just women pilots. You're inspiration to all pilots, but it goes to show you that. You put your mind to something. Oh, you put your mind to something, you can make it happen, right? Like you put your mind to it, and you're doing it. So I'm so proud of you, and thank you so much for all you do for our community.
And thank you for all those nice words. It really warms my heart. You already made my day, and it's 3 a.m.
Awesome, and thank you for the great communication as well. So Make sure you check out Lexie MaiOnHigh on Instagram, YouTube. Link is down in the description of this video. Make sure you show her some love. And yeah, I can't wait to see you and see where your channel goes from here.
Yeah, me too. Guys, I'm trying to hit 20,000 before April. Help me.
I think that can definitely happen. I would not be surprised one bit after seeing how much hard work and dedication you've put in and how much you're trying to help out the community. So,
and this is not the end. I also want edrone to hit 10,000 before May. Do it.
Let's do it, guys. I would love to see that as well. So thank
10,000
you so
is
much.
hard, and you are getting
Yes.
there. You are really getting close. And actually, your drone addicts, 2.9 thousand people. Damn.
Yes, thank you
That's
so
a
much.
lot. That's a really good job. I really like the community there.
Greatly appreciate it. I'm
job.
hoping to get to 10K, but we're just gonna keep on going and keep on pressing forward. I've been getting into a little bit more different branches of droning, so to speak. I've been doing a little bit of abandoned exploration, which has been tons of fun. And of course, adding the cool drone shots as well. You know, you got to have that.
Of course.
But yeah, I thank you so much for your kind words. You're gonna make me cry now.
Oh, don't cry. No, but really, really good job. I really enjoy it. And you're also on the way.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, I'm going to go ahead and let you go, Lexie. I know you're extremely tired and you got a live stream to get to right after here.
No, I'm just going to sleep now.
Oh, okay. Just going to sleep. All right. Awesome. Well, you get some much needed rest, and we will definitely keep our eye on you, and we will be following you on all your media outlets. Thank you so much for stopping in, Lexie. Appreciate
And thank you for having me.
Anytime. You have a great night.
Yeah, you too. Thank you. Oh, no, you have a still day. Bye. Yeah.
Take
I'm
care.
really tired. Thanks.
I
Bye.
bet you are. Good night. Lexie is awesome. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you so much for coming in, guys. Thank you for all the input and chat tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us. And I want to tell you guys something that you guys are here on the stream. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know first and foremost. edrone is going to be taking a much needed break from my social media outlets for the month of March. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be doing 2 giveaways in April to make up for that. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. Everything is going great. And I'm just going to be taking a much needed break to basically get my head, stay in the game, keep things going as good as they are going, and get that little bit of downtime. So I wanted to let you guys know about that. I am going to be putting out more information about that on the channel. I'm going to make a little video explaining that I'm going to be taking a short little break. But everything's good. I'm happy with everything, the channel, everything. So I'm happy with you guys. Greatly appreciate everybody in the community. I'm still going to be meeting up with my friends, still going to be flying, doing stuff like that. You're just not going to see me posting for the month of March. So don't worry, nothing happened to me. I didn't get hurt or injured. I'm still going to be around. So I appreciate all your support, guys. Thank you so much. And we will see you guys in April for the Send It Saturday episode 17. Thank you so much, guys. Till next time, edrone out.
The rain has stopped? We're going to fly more packs?